So, thank you so much, Father Agbo. So the next question, you mentioned that, you have been a supporter of Peter Obi being president, not just because he's Igbo man, just because that you felt that people needed something better, change and all that. Now that the presidential election has been messed up, Obagonime, he has entered the evil forest with 10-headed demons. What should Obidients and Nigerians do to stop complete state capture? Please go ahead, Father Bo.
Anyway, let me begin with what we call in academics a conceptual analysis or clarification of terms.
Okay.
What we really call obedient movement. These are people who believe in the mandate of Peter Obi, the candidature of Peter Obi as a president, as a leader of Nigeria. And personally, I call the Obedient movement the non-partisan members of the Labour Party. As priests, our discipline, just like journalists, our discipline is not to go into partisan politics because we are supposed to be the father of the entire congregation. So our discipline, according to Canon 368, is always start from 365 to say we're not supposed to really go and become governor. Mm-hmm. Any priest that becomes governor or begins to take up administrative position, we have to resign the priesthood for some time because you now belong to a particular political party. In 368, he now says it clearly, that you are not expected to run full partisanship. So I call Obedient movement a non-partisan members of the Labour Party because the interest we have is for good governance in the country, taking back the country or taking back Nigeria from these political gladiators. So from that point of view, it's a movement. And the characteristic of movement is that it's not hemmed in one position. So we have witnessed a lot of media allegations of a superlative arm twisting of the judiciary. It's no secret today. People have gone on air to say even foremost members of the Obedient movement, like Haruna Guru, has gone on air to reveal the arm twisting of the judiciary as I'm speaking to you right now. People like Professor Patu Tomi, many people have spoken out. And even from within the House, ex-secretary to the government of the Federation, Babashir Lawal, has made it clear that Obi, not Tinubu, won the 2023 presidential election. So the Obedient movement are hot. The Obedient movement, members of the Obedient movement are hot. And my message to them is if we can't get our plan A, let's go for plan B. And that's why I say constitutional renegotiation is a more legal struggle now. It's not when the Supreme Court has passed a judgment and it's a lie. Then you go to the street and say, we don't agree. They will shoot you. That is why it is important for people to be reasonable at this point in time and go to that one that is legal. That one that is legal is to renegotiate the Constitution. After all, many parties have even used it as their campaign mantra, even though they may use the word restructuring. It's only Minas that has the plan, a clear academic thought-out plan about constitutional renegotiation by way of transitioning and the implications. It is something that the people do. It's something that lies in the hand of the people. And that is why we can't have reconstitutional renegotiation without transitioning. You have to tell a particular government way to, your business now is to set up a transitioning government, that a constitutional drafting committee that we have to get plebiscite so that people can vote for this referendum and have a union, a new union, a new constitution. So it is the best time is now. That is why I feel that Obedient movement, with all the hurt and with all the anxiety, what to do, what do we do? I wrote 10 reasons why protesting for constitutional renegotiation is safer and more reasonable than protesting for a mandate recovery at this point. It's all over the internet now. So let me stop here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, the 10 points that Father Bo mentioned, yes, it's all over. Look for it, especially our people are demanding change, the obedient movement. Change, whether you're demanding change, resource control, referendum, there has to be a process. And that process has to be outside the corrupt system. It can't be inside. You can't use the corrupt system to fix the corrupt system. It has to be outside. That's why we keep saying that the Nina's proposition will give power back to the people. When we say the people, we are talking about the original owners of the land, the indigenous people. Somebody described it as the micronations that were captured and subdued. Our ancestors killed. There's a story we told you here about the Isochi, where they were preparing for war and they were doing their hands and getting ready. Hey, yeah, we are going to deal with these people. They thought it was what you use Egwem to to take down. By the time the colonial monsters declared, release one bomb, everybody, even the trees, came down. So there is a process that will be the right process that will be strong enough to destroy the system, the evil system we are trying to pull down. It's not just anything that you bring. Thank you very much.